Today we're going to plant tomato plants. This is Gary MacDougall from Grow the Food You Love. And what you're going to need today is, you're going to need a shovel, you're going to need some, I use 686 fertilizer, an organic fertilizer, and you're going to need a planting hole. So what I did with the plant, so now we're going to plant the tomato into the soil. I put compost in the soil to make it richer, to give it more nutrients. We put well-rotted compost in here, and I'm going to plant the tomato in this hole. Now we're in our greenhouse right now, and there's two key things I was looking for before I wanted to plant this plant. One, soil temperature needed to be above 60 degrees. It needs to be warm for this plant to grow. Two, nighttime temperatures can't get colder than 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we have a thermometer in here, and nighttime temperature is, it's slightly warmer than 10, and right now the soil is above 60, so that's perfect. And to plant it, I'm just going to twist this up just to loosen the soil a little bit and gently take it out of the pot. And so this plant, I'll just let you know, is 8 weeks old. We started this from seed 8 weeks ago. We started it indoors. About 4 weeks ago, we potted it up into something like this, and it looked like that. And now here we are 4 weeks later, and it looks this good. So we're going to plant this in the ground. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is tomatoes can be planted deep. So do you see this bottom leaf? We have lots of green leafy growth up here. I'm going to take off this bottom leaf, because if you can see this, there's little hairs on the side of this plant. Those hairs can become roots, just like these white roots. So I'm going to plant this to about a depth of there, so that the plant's deeper in the ground. And all I'm going to do is dig this out. You can see that the soil's pretty dark and rich. I'll plant it in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to take, I'll show you about a handful of 686, and I'm just going to gently put it around the planting hole on top, and then I'm just going to mix that in. I'm gently going to tamp that down so that it's firm enough. Now this tomato is an Amish paste. This is one of my favorite Roma tomatoes, but really a lot of the tomatoes, all these tomatoes that we have are indeterminate in that they're indeterminate plants in that they grow up a single stem, and any little side shoots that come out of here, out of the armpit of the plant, they call it, we pick those out and train it to grow up the center stem. This plant in particular will get 6 feet high and has really amazing tomato plants. My favorite, Amish paste Roma tomatoes. So put that tag in there so you'll know, and then we'll just water that in, and that's it. Way deeper. So we're going to give it more water. Now, so with the Amish paste tomato, in about 3 months, we're going to get big, juicy, almost hand-sized tomatoes that we're going to be eating. So it's the beginning of May here inside our greenhouse. May, June, July. By the end of July, August and September, we should be getting lots of tomatoes.